Hello, climbers, and welcome to our first ever episode of Climbing Mount CMMC.
What exactly are we going to be targeting and talking about? And I think there are unique challenges in anybody who's involved in CMMC. Mm-hmm. The first focus is going to be, what does that look like for an MSP who's going to be trying to tackle this big beast, ride this bull or grab a tiger by the tail, whatever analogy fits best for you.
We pulled this organization together. It's a nonprofit, and the founding partners are Summit 7, Neo Systems, and Qzara. We kept running into the same challenges and also in the same environments, whenever there's a CMMC related conference or major unveiling of something new in the program, all three of us had our hands in there trying to figure it out.
If you're a managed service provider providing services for a company that does CMMC, as an assessor, what are the things that you're you're looking for as an assessor that you want to see that makes you feel comfortable that the MSP knows what the heck they're doing?
Ask how are they going to engage, right? How are they going to be part of the assessment? Because I expect them to show up.
The company will first perform an access review, and then they will perform background screening, and then they will determine whether or not to authorize the individual. Okay, great, thanks. But that again leaves a lot to be desired, because you, first off, if you're writing in that form, right, the future tense, that doesn't mean that you're doing it.
Our reason for being at the conference was to educate just on the realities of how cyber insurance funds incident response. So even, you have all these controls in place to prevent an incident, but you can't 100% prevent it. So what are you going to do when it happens?
Let's say you have a password policy. You only have to have 6 characters in your password. You never have to change it, and you don't have to use MFA. That's your policy, it's written, and you can comply to that. You can follow it strictly, but you're not secure because it's a very weak policy. Or conversely, you can write a very stringent policy that says you have to have 16 characters or a passphrase, you have to use MFA, it has to change every 90 days, and so on and so forth. But if you don't comply to it or don't follow it, then you're not secure either. So the two pieces go together, and they need to be distinguished. Typically, compliance is handled by a person and security is handled by technology.